What are things we must have? Clothing, shelter, food, water. Wants are the things we need to live. We must have a roof over our heads. We must have clothes. We all must have food and water to stay alive. Some wants are not needed for us to survive, but they are fun to have. You might want a dog. You might want to eat ice cream for dinner. Describe how the 4 items at the top of the page are different from the 3 things at the bottom of the page. Goods and services. Goods are the things that people make or use to satisfy our wants. Goods are things we can touch and use, such as books, bikes, boots, and yummy donuts. When you grow up, you will work at a job. You might perform a service. Services are jobs people do for others that fill our wants. Doctors keep us healthy. Construction workers build things. Police officers and firefighters keep us safe. Teachers help us learn. Let's go shopping. Word to know. Consumers. People who use or buy goods or services. Consumers. Where does your family buy the goods it needs? Do you go to the grocery store? Do you shop at a mall? We are all consumers. What kinds of things do we consume? Food and soap are 2 examples. How were you a consumer at breakfast this morning? Explain how this man is both a consumer and a producer. Word to know. Producers. People who make goods or provide services. Producers. This man owns a fruit shop. He is a producer. Producers usually get paid for the goods and services they offer. Most people are both consumers and producers. The owner of this fruit store is a producer because he provides a service. He sells fruit to the community. He is also a consumer. He uses the money he makes in the store to buy food and clothing for his family. Is this girl a producer or a consumer? Why? Word to know. Money. Paper bills and metal coins used to pay for goods and services. Money. We use money to get the things we want. We get money by working for it. Kids do chores. Grown-ups do really big chores called jobs. Money comes in 2 forms. We use bills and coins to pay for goods and services. People can choose to spend money or save it. Spending and saving. Spend it now. There are so many things to buy. We spend money to buy all sorts of goods and services, such as books, ice cream, haircuts, and toys. Save it for later. Sometimes we want to buy things that cost a lot of money. If you don't have enough money to buy something, you must save. Saving money means you do not spend it now. You spend it in the future. You can save money for a new bike or a gift for a friend. People save to buy something later when they have enough money. Making choices. People must make choices because we cannot have everything we want. When we make a choice, we get some things but give up other things. A cost is what we give up when we decide to do something. A benefit is what we get when we decide to do something. All decisions have costs and benefits. Suppose you want a new scooter and a hamster, but you only have enough money for one. Every time you make a choice, you give up something else you want. Every decision has a cost. How will this boy decide what to buy? Help him decide by using this decision-making chart. Should I buy a hamster or scooter? Costs. If I buy a scooter, I cannot get a hamster. I would have less to do when it is raining outside. It is harder to share a scooter with friends. Benefits. If I buy a scooter, I can ride it at the playground. I can use it to go to my friends' houses. I will not have to clean my hamster's cage. Costs. If I buy a hamster, I will not have a scooter. I will not get as much exercise. I will also need a cage, and my hamster will need special food. Benefits. If I buy a hamster, My friends can play with my hamster too. I can play with it even if the weather is bad. I can play with it at night. Which one do you think the boy picked? Which one would you choose? Let's review. Goods are the things that people make or use to satisfy our wants. Goods are things we can touch and use. Services are jobs people do for others that fill our wants. Money is paper bills and metal coins used to pay for goods and services. Consumers are people who use or buy goods and services. A producer is a person who makes goods or provides services. Saving money means you do not spend it now, you spend it in the future. A cost is what we give up when we decide to do something. A benefit is what we get when we decide to do something. All decisions have costs and benefits.